Hi, I'm Susan Emerick, and we're here at South by Southwest 2014. I'm here with Sabrina Stoffregen from Intel. She's the director of Intel Ambassadors Program and also a gracious contributor to our book, The Most Powerful Brand on Earth, where we include case studies from Intel's initiatives. And I just wanted to ask you a few questions about how the Intel Smart Squad initiative in employee ambassadors got started.
Thank you. I'm happy to talk about this. So we started Intel Ambassadors about 2 years ago, and about a year into our program, we were approached by a corporate marketing group saying we're getting ready to do a brand new product launch. We've never been in this particular market before, and it was the tablet market. And they said, we want to turn how we launch products upside down. We don't want to do it how we normally do it. So we don't want to hire an agency to develop a ton of content and in the hopes it goes viral. We thought, what would happen if, and I love it when people start conversations, what if, we had our employees authentically talk about our product, and they are the ones that are the face and the voice and the heart and the soul of our company and our brand and our product. And so that's how it got started.
That's really interesting. Yeah, I can explain that from a very similar vantage point where at IBM we really believe that our brand is experienced through the IBMer, and there's nobody more passionate about the work that they do than your employees. So it's quite untapped potential, so that's exciting. I also wanted to talk about your approach. It's very different from mine, where you approached your ambassador program from an HR perspective. Although we were partnered with HR, certainly, mine came from a marketing and communications standpoint. So if you could just talk about the HR aspect of it, that would be great.
Yeah, so when we started the program, I actually had two executive sponsors. One was our VP of HR, and the other was our CMO. So I was both on the HR side and the marketing side. And we thought it would be a beautiful marriage to really activate our employees, because we really believe that our employees are our best brand ambassadors. And what would it do to their confidence in Intel, to their engagement, to their satisfaction? So from an employee perspective, we thought it could have really great benefits. So the more engaged your employees, the more satisfied, the more productive, and the more satisfied, really, that they are. So we thought we could really see an impact there. From a marketing perspective, we thought that it would be really unexpected to try to synergize both our internal messages and our external messages. So it was a beautiful marriage. We started out with more of an internal focus. We have 100,000 employees at Intel, and we had some work to do to really make sure that every single one of our employees were aligned to our brand message. So we started internal. Once we had that alignment, then we really started activating external. So that was the beautiful partnership between HR and marketing.
Couple of really interesting things there as far as those who are win-win and also external presence. And I'm just curious to know if you could describe for those ambassadors that are the most committed and kind of what are those characteristics that you see that are most committed and visible?
Yeah, so we definitely had some characteristics that we started with when we were recruiting. So we wanted our ambassadors to be exquisite storytellers. Now that could mean that they could be exquisite storytellers on social media, but it could also mean that they could be exquisite storytellers in small groups internally or external communities. So whatever platform or whatever channel they wanted to storytell, we wanted them to play to their strengths. We wanted them to do it in a way that was authentic and natural, in the way that they could express their passion in the best possible way. So that exquisite storytelling was one of them. They also had to be great influencers. So that's a really important part. They had to have what I call street credibility. Somebody in times of transition or ambiguity, other people looked to them to read the environment. So those were two characteristics we really looked for. because everybody had a different skill set that they brought to the table, we realized that there was an opportunity to do some mentoring internally. So let's say there was an ambassador who was exquisite with social media. They could train and mentor people who were excellent influencers but maybe have not built up their social media profile yet. So we had some beautiful mentoring happening.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Sabrina. And also thank you for all your contributions to the book. We're glad to be able to see you in person. Thank you.